In Your Best Life at Any Age, I talked about the stage between 43 years of age and 49 years of age as a really critical time of holding the tiger by the tail. It's almost as if you're so busy hanging on to kind of life that it's almost like holding on the tiger of the tail and thinking, if I let go of this tiger, it's going to bite me big time. And that's how it is for people. Often by their 49th birthday, they look back and go, where the hell did I disappear? What happened to me? And so it's a time of great industry, but time of great exhaustion. And so people grow a lot during this time, but unless you're able to take some time just to pause and catch your breath and broaden out your life again, then you get lost in it. One of the great problems, of course, for all of us is that as our life progresses, we need to change the way that we live our lives. So old ways don't necessarily suit new times or new people. And really, if you look back at yourself, you're a different person than you used to be, 10 years ago, 5 years ago. And so unless you reinvent your game plan to some extent, then you lose out on resilience, and you often lose out in terms of developing yourself and the people that you care for. You're often so concerned about being in the midst of stuff that you are reluctant to take holidays or be out of touch for too long, because otherwise you worry that you may be perceived as irrelevant. And so you're so sort of soaked in the world of kind of industry that you're becoming addicted to it, really. And that's okay, because it can be quite exciting and fulfilling if you've got a successful career, or it can be very exciting if you've got a growing family as well. But at the same time, unless you start to care for yourself, then you just end up exhausted and depleted. And so it's important to start to think about how you might do that in a really meaningful way. I mean, ideally at this stage, you'd be thinking about, how do I expand my interests a bit? How do I find some new friends to hang around with? Very few people gather new friends during this time. They might have some work colleagues, but they often don't develop new friends. And how maybe do I find some interests that are just more about me and who I am?